Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. On first down, here comes this offense. Pulled and fired complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Washington State lines up quickly. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. That pass is well off target. First down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to him. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. It was the better play there by the defense.
Looking to throw on second down. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to 2. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Mateer. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down here.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. They want to just keep throwing it. And they got him. He'll get... Offense set on first down. Running back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Trying to get to him. Serious arm strength on that 3rd. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Washington State going
early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll go back to work after the incomplete. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. That's caught. It's Parker. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The short hands, it's Parker. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Back to throw, it's Mateer, using the quick game. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He makes the connection. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. Time running out, and he goes. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. They get to him as he throws. At the 45 on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Quick strike complete. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. But a nice job by the defender just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Washington State lines up quickly. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
It's complete. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread...
Offense getting set for 1st down. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Mateer. Got out of trouble and throws. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some... And the defense gets to the quarter. A 1st down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed behind the line, it's Parker. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Williams. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Washington State has it all working right now. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. To throw, it's Mateer. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. First down for this offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Washington State going quickly. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. He finds his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They move the tight end all over. Back to the air one more time. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And this is the type of defense that have made the Huskies a factory for pro players.
Yeah, and Reese, when I think about Washington football, I think about defense. I think about right place, right time, great thought process, just physical, make you earn everything they get every single year.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond. Line gets set, first down. Gonna run it, it's Parker. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. On target. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense in hurry at low.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. With the catch, it's Parker. Oh, man, The offense set for a first down play. They'll put the tight end in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Williams.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parker. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw. Who's not open, just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Washington State lines up quickly. To the air, it's Mateer. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They've got the screen set up. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll run for it on fourth down. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down. An easy call to go for it, and easier after you make it.
Yeah, we've seen it from this offense, too, throughout the season. In these types of situations, they just believe that they can make the play and they can get the push up front. And that's exactly what happened.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Finds the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And it's incomplete despite some serious... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Tough call to make here. 3rd and 10 from inside your own 5. You just can't afford a mistake. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. It's caught. And he breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Washington State going quickly.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Washington State ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Wazoo eager to pay off this red zone trip. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Finds a soft spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed up. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Looking left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page. But when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
They'll immediately call timeout. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Parker.
Well, the defense knows that they're going to have to go horizontal sideline to sideline to stop this offense. Nice job rallying to the running back who catches that swing pass out on the perimeter.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
That pass not.
To the line.
Got. On 1st down, here comes this offense. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. At the 35, he's open. Oh, look out, there he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Cougar! First down here for the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Makes the catch and knocked down. The Cougars racing to the line in a hurry-up. Quickly complete. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Mateer. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football.
Here comes the offense on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Parker. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. First down to start the drive after the break. Give to the running back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Third down play from the gun. Dances away from the heat. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass. Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Cougars want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, with his speed, they're going to keep blitzing him over and over because you'll get results like that right there. It kind of reminds you of Joe Kelly, a great linebacker at Washington in the 80s, or maybe Mason Foster as well. Those guys could go sideline to sideline, but they could also blitz. This guy can do it all.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Convert that third down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, and you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
Still on the 35-yard line after that incompletion. Here comes 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Snares it outside. It's Parker. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He'll just keep slinging it. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Takes a hit as he fires. He took a... A first down for the offense. The pull and throw off the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Tackled, but he has a first down. The Cougars want to crank the tempo. Going up top on first down. He's right on target. Offense in the hurry up. Quarterback checking the play. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Washington State has it all working right now. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll take a shot. He's got it! First down for this offense. Using the quick game.
On first down,
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception.
And the sack all the way back. Line gets set, first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. He's got it on the right. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. 3rd down after the run. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They're trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
What a...
Play on first down. Back to throw, it's Vatier. Quick strike complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off play action. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Cougars are in the hurry up. Got a man. It's Hudson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Parker. They bring him down, and he's going to... The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback checking off. He'll start this drive firing. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Hudson. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 2nd and 10 here. Back to throw, it's Mateer. They're setting up the screen. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Parker. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Makes the grab. It's Parker. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half.
At the 42-yard line.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that 1st half. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Washington State lines up quickly.
2nd down.
Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Dumps it to the back. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender knocked the ball. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's got his man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
That pass is well off target. First down here for the offense. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to
Now, the
get at that point.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Washington State going quickly. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed.
What a snag!
The pass on 2nd down.
Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense would come out and take over at the 44.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed...
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Fast motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Mateer. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Trying to get to him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play throwing.
He's got it on the move, and he'll... First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Washington State lines up quickly. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Coming after it. Quickly out to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Cougars are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Gets it out quickly. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. In the red area, it's Parker. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. On first and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pressure coming. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Great job by pass defense down here with their backs against the wall. They're doing a good job really constricting these windows for their quarterback to throw into and getting pressure on the QB, making them pay every time they drop the quarterback back.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 38-yard line.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
Pulls it in. It's Parker. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That's a great example of him understanding where everybody is on the field, because that wasn't the guy he wanted to throw it to, but he knew he was going to get hit. He had to get make a big play for him.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? On first down from the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's back to throw on second down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets it out fast.
You got to love that.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. From the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Cougars want to move quickly. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to run for it. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Offense lining up quickly. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. Off the RPO, complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
A lot of urgency for this offense. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Got his man quickly. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. There was never a doubt about going for it there. If you don't go for it, you send the message to your team you don't believe in.
I mean, that close, literally, you're talking about falling forward. I can't fall forward and get inches. Man, I'm taking my chances with that.
Wazoo headed to the line with another first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
He's got his man. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the catch. It's Parker. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Washington State will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got it on the outside, it's Williams. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
They're bringing heat. And he's sprinting, he'll take it. Offense set on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Quarterback on the move, still looking. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Quickly to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
He's brought down at the 43. Offense facing 4th down.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Washington State.
One more snap coming before halftime. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Not sexy at all, right? Just hand the ball to the running back. Could I pull it? Yeah, but I want to get that first down. Nice job understanding the situation of the game, going and getting the first down and getting a fresh set of game.
And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Just a short pass to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. It's a pretty good day.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Washington State ready to go with another first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. They're going to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Washington State going back to work on first down. He wants it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, we know down here when you're throwing into the end zone, the windows are so small. Ball gets tipped like that, there are a lot of defenders lurking around. QB's lucky that one wasn't picked.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep hitting.
Reels it in the end zone. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rival. And he's running in the open. The 40, inside the 30, giving him his pads. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The clear defensive strategy here is not to do whatever it was they did on the first play. They'll try to come up with a stop after giving up a huge gain. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
It's now
Second and goal for the offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Got a man. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's looking for an open man on second down. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. He'll pull it down. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
It's just so frustrating on the defense. I mean, you got great initial coverage. You understand third and short, the ball might come out fast, and then what does the quarterback do? He scrambles around.
And they got him for the sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got... A first down for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
That's so frustrating for a quarterback. He sees an open guy, he's ready to rip the football, and then all of a sudden one of those defensive ends gets their big mitt in the air and knocks it down.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Excellent coverage and good use. The offense starts with a short field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Right on target this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Spits it out to the back. Got enough for the first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now it's second and goal. Using the quick game. Touchdown! First down for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the run. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The Cougars are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack. And
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Line gets set, 1st down. To the air, it's Mateer. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponents. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging right.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Washington State going quickly. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Parker.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Zings it complete to the right. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game to pick up the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're trying to get to him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Washington State has it in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Mateer. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They keep attacking through the air. He snares it in. The offense set for a first down play. That's caught. It's Hudson.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A third and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Got his man on the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Coming up, fourth down.
On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Washington State has it all working right now. They'll throw it on first down. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On second down, he'll fire. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's down to 22. looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown! Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
And he was hit just as he was. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's Mateer. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Washington State lines up quickly. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll line up for a second down play. Red pass hits complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
In offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They're working that left side. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they got enough for the first down. He wants to throw. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Intercepted. Touchdown, Husky. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Washington State. Oh, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after he's... First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's got the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Second down coming up. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. The aerial assault continues. He's going to take off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense has got it in there trying to pick up some yards. The interception stopped the threat. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Got the quick pass. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Cougars in the hurry-up. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
In that 3rd down and manageable situation, I love the RPO play call. You just would love to see your offensive line get a little bit more.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the offense... Offense set on 1st down. The RPO, it's complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And here comes the offense on second down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Quarterback checking the play. Going up top on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
And this offense has got to kick it in right here. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Quick strike complete. They stripped it out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Oh, look out on the right. Man down on the... The offense lining up for a first down play. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he loses the ball second time today. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled in. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. This time he's got it. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Cougars look to keep this drive humming. He lost one down the sideline. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Parker. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cougars headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on third. Feeling some heat. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And here's the third interception of the night. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Cougars will hustle to the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. At the 45 on his way. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Fires to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Washington State has it all working right now.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last completion has him set up, second and short. To the air, it's Mateer. Firing to the right, complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Hudson. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes. That's the risk you take when a long field goal like that 57-yarder doesn't go. Now the offense has it around the 40. Handoff from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He'll run it again. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll run it from the gun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Washington State lines up quickly. Wide receiver shows motion. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Fires one high and deep. He's got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
I love it. The offense being aggressive. They're taking a shot. Good job by the QB getting a lot of air under that ball. And how about the receiver and his ability to track it?
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And he will. A first down for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Hudson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
First down for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Tight end finds a soft spot. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Parker. They want to get this defense on its heels.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the tailback. Nice move to stay on his feet. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Quickly complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Washington State going quickly. On second down, wants to throw. He makes the catch. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
The snap sets up to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Snagged in the end zone. Line gets set, first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying to get to him. This time he's got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Wide out in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. The sure hands, it's Parker. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. This offense has a second down play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
It's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out.
Touchdown, Cougar! Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air. It's Mateer. Gets it out quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. I mean, already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the tight end. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Washington State looking to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. The offense set for a 1st down play. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. He's going to pass. Coming after it. Makes his connection. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man. Touchdown. All wideouts, no backs. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. Touchdown, Washington. Not. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here, get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Cougars moving quickly to the line.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Looking for a man. It's Mateer. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their 1st pick of the game.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Back to the air one more time. Release to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Parker. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling him 4-down territory, go to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Long drive continues. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Getting some heat. Scrambling away. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Gets it out fast. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll set up to throw. And he makes the grab, but they're signaling not a catch. He's out of bounds.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense...
And he's into the end zone! Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Washington State lines up quickly.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Fires the pass, intercepted. They got him. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Hudson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here comes the hurry up. That's caught. It's Hudson. Sometimes you wonder if rivals really don't like each other. This guy sure doesn't like anybody on the other side. He's tackling everybody.
And that's the kind of defender I want. The guys who don't like people. They love collisions. They love to throw their body around. Jesse, he's been all over the field.
And this guy's good week in, week out, right? But in this game, he just seems like he's more dialed in, and he's playing at a different intensity level right now than I think anybody else on the field.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape and down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Ripping through the defense. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Washington State going back to work on first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so...
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Setting up the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll just keep slinging it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to get to him.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Excellent field position here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Now on second down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Feeling some heat. Buying some time. Quarterback all over the place, trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down.
Yeah, and how about this defense? Great job on second down and long. Now forcing an even more predictable situation. This offensive line better get it together because that pass rush is coming.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Wow, and that's another big play from this guy. We've seen him now dominate. He's been able to get pressure on the quarterback, and David, he's just been living in the opponent's backfield.
This dude is an animal. A couple of sacks, a couple of tackles for a loss, just putting his imprint on the game. In the pass game, in the run game, you better know where he's at. You might want to think about putting at least 2 guys on him. Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He just didn't have... No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.